only one call away.
Nah, that's a shit song.
To be there to save the day.
Yo, what's going on guys, it's your boy Pinty and I'm back here with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can find the best drop spot for any game mode, whether it be squads, trios, duos or solos. This will help you place well in arena and tournaments. I've been making drop spot videos recently and most of them have done well, so why not make another one for this series. I'm not telling you any certain drops to use as everyone is different. Some people love playing aggressive, some like playing passive, some like getting a lot of loot off spawn, some like going high risk high reward. There are so many different playstyles that it is impossible to have one best drop spot that everyone will love. Let me know your playstyle in the comment section below. I'm curious to hear what you guys like playing like. I'm serious, comment right now. Also, the person to comment awesome the most times in the comment section below will get a massive shout out in my next video and on my Instagram, which has over 1.3k followers. Now, if you are looking to improve at Fortnite as a player and are looking to place in future comps, make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on. Make sure to use code PINTY in the item shop to support your boy, and if we get to 25 supporters, I'll post for 5 days straight. I have 8 at the moment, so we are 1/3 of the way there. Hashtag ad. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Firstly, to even start looking for a drop spot, ask yourself what you want your drop spot to be like. Do you want a drop spot with no one contesting you so that you can get to an end game with no risk of dying off spawn? Or do you want a drop spot with a lot of people contesting so that you can pick up as many kills off spawn? Or are you in the middle and you want a drop spot with some people contesting but not too many so that it's not too risky? If you want a drop spot with no one contesting you, then you already know you can't be picking a POI for your drop spot. But if you want it to be contested heavily, then you know you want a POI. Now what kind of a drop you want can heavily affect what kind of loot you get. If you pick no one contesting you, it is near impossible to have a gold tack and a scar every single game. You might also struggle with ammo and rotations, as it is obviously way harder for you to find good loot. But if you pick the POI, you will most likely have good ammo, guns, shields and mobility. If you want to be landing at a POI, I have a few things for you to keep in mind when doing so. Firstly, if you're landing at a POI, try to land at the edge of it. That is because if you don't get good loot off spawn, for example, you only get a grey pistol and no shields, you don't have to fight anyone and can just dip, as you most likely aren't surrounded by players. Secondly, pick a small area which will most likely get the most chest spawns and shields. One really good website I use to know where all the chest spawns, ammo boxes and literally any spawn is Fortnite.gg. Through this you can see where all your chest spawns at the POI are. Then when you have decided a certain place you will always land at, you can start to practice looting there in either arena or battle lab. If the drop doesn't work out for the first few games, don't give up there. Keep trying it and see if it gets any better, as it could just be bad RNG. If it still doesn't give you better loot, then I would recommend for you to change your drop or where you are landing at a certain POI. If you picked an unnamed location, then a job is a lot harder to find one. If you don't want to waste too much time trying to create your own one, you can check out either my solo, duo, trio or squad drop spot videos. They all have great drop spots in them which can be either passive and stacked. But if you want to create your own, keep watching until the end of the video for the best tips. Firstly, your greatest tool is going to be Fortnite.gg. What I tend to do when I start looking for a passive drop spot is I turn on all chest spawns, fishing holes and gun spawns. Then I start to scout the map and look at the more densed out areas. After I pick an area where I like to go to, which for me is usually on the south side of the map, I start to scout for places near where I land which have single chest spawns or fishing holes which I can add to my looting route. You want to make your looting route in a way which is optimized to loot as fast as possible so that you can focus on rotations. So for example, my solo looting route was me landing on top of Misty Mountains, making my way over to the 4 chest house, and then going down to the fishing hut and looting all the fishing spawns. I used to loot a total of 11 chest spawns, and by the time I was done looting, the first string would not have even started moving. So this drop worked out for me so well almost every single game. Obviously there will be some times when I get bad RNG, but there is nothing I can do about that. Lastly, when you have found your drop spot, practice landing at the drop countless times and keep enhancing the looting route if you need to. Remember, Looting in the most efficient way possible will help you so much for rotating and getting better time to think about further rotations. If you still don't want to create a drop swap for yourself, you can go to my channel and look through the previous best drop swap videos I have made and get a drop swap from those. That's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to subscribe and turn the notification bell on. If you made it this far into the video, make sure to comment Christmas in the comment section below. If you do have any questions, DM me on my Insta at pinty.fn. Make sure to use code PINTY in the item shop for a shout out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.